Hello 127th Wing, I'm General Mammen, and welcome to the November drill. Today we're filming from the 127th Maintenance Squadron Electronic Countermeasures Shop, or the pod shop. This is where they maintain the pods that we put on A-10s to help protect the A-10s in a contested environment if we ever have to go into a real combat situation. In fact, every year this shop gets recognized by a combat shield assessment from Air Combat Command for all the great work that they're doing. But today I want to recognize Technical Sergeant Mazur for all the great work that he's doing for not only the 127th Wing, but for the entire enterprise. Earlier this spring, he deployed for 90 days to El Udeid Air Base, where he was in charge of the entire shop that maintained all the electronic countermeasures pods, or ECM pods, across the entire CENTCOM AOR. He did some great work out there making sure their processes and procedures were up to date and doing well. Most recently, he was handpicked to go to the Duluth Air National Guard Base to help them with their pod shop and make sure that their processes and procedures were all good and that their pods were able to go into combat at any time. I got first-hand account from their supervision out there of all the great work that Sergeant Mazur did. So with that, sir, I want to thank you for everything you did, and here's my coin. Appreciate all the great work.
Yes, sir.
All right, next I would like to talk about this drill weekend. As you walk around, you'll notice that there's not many senior leaders around. In fact, just about every commander, every chief, most senior master sergeants, and a lot of supervisors will not be here this drill weekend because we're all going to be up in Lansing for our annual Michigan National Guard Senior Leader Conference. That conference is an opportunity where all the Air and Army senior leaders get together to ensure that we have a strategic vision and we're all strategically aligned moving forward. So it's going to be a great event for us up in Lansing, but for you back here, we just ask everybody to do your AFSC training and everything else that you need to do to be ready. Next, I'd like to talk about how the Air Force is changing the way we present forces for the combatant commander or into the combat area. Some of the terminology has changed. For example, now we use terminology called force elements. So there's mission generation force elements, which really hasn't changed much from what you currently see. A mission generation element, for example, is our A-10 lead package or our KC-135 lead package. That really has not changed for anything. But what has changed is now they've added 3 different force elements moving out into the future. There's a command and control force element, there's an airbase squadron force element, and a base defense force element. What I want to talk specifically about today is the command and control force element, of which the 127th Wing is leading the way in the National Guard to a posture. So what does that mean? We're redesigning the wing, specifically the wing headquarters, with an air staff or A staff. And again, for those of you who understand what the staffs are, they number 1 through 6, and each have a specific function and work essentially directly for the wing commander. That is about a 72-person package that gets put together, and if we ever have to deploy as one, all 72 go out as a command and control element. Why is this important? Because next June, we have been handpicked by General Lowe to be one of the first lead elements or lead wings for command and control for Air Defender 23. Again, next June, the command and control element for the 127th Wing is going to deploy to Germany for Air Defender 23. We were selected for this duty by General Lowe himself, and the reason why he selected us is because of what he saw during our last large-scale readiness exercise in Alpena when he came out to visit. He said that the 127th Wing stands ready to do this mission. So well done for everyone, because you've earned it. Finally, don't forget, a couple days from now is Election Day. Do your civic duty, go out there and vote. Veterans Day is just behind that, and then Thanksgiving is coming up a few weeks after that. Enjoy your time with your family. It is our goal that the 127th Wing is the best led, most efficient, effective, and adaptable organization in the United States Air Force. I appreciate your leadership, and I appreciate your professionalism.